All right, welcome in everyone. We're diving deep into cloud computing today.
Yeah, cloud computing.
And, we want to make sure that everybody kind of understands how this technology can impact what they're doing,
Right, right.
no matter what their background is.
No matter how techie you are or not.
Exactly, and how it can really be a game changer.
Absolutely. And we're seeing this huge shift in how businesses operate.
Yeah.
And we're going to be looking at why those benefits are so important, especially for smaller businesses
Yeah.
or even for individual creative projects.
Yeah, for sure.
And for this deep dive, we've been looking at excerpts from the BK Loft's podcast script,
Okay.
Cloud Computing, a game changer for small enterprises.
Nice.
And we really want to pull out the essential insights and make this really powerful tool clear and accessible for you.
Awesome. So let's unpack this a little bit.
Yeah.
Cloud computing,
Right.
it sounds complex,
Right.
but at its core,
Yes,
it's a pretty straightforward idea.
it is.
Essentially, using the internet to access your file, your software, your entire computer systems.
Okay. Yeah.
You can think of it as a move away from needing physical things,
Yeah.
like hard drive,
Hard drives, right?
or setting up your own server room
Yeah.
in your office or wherever,
Exactly.
the basement.
So instead of you owning and taking care of all that physical hardware,
Right.
your data and applications are stored in the cloud,
Okay.
which is really just a network of powerful computers managed by very large companies.
Right, right.
Google, Amazon, Microsoft, these
Yeah.
big names,
Yeah, you heard of them.
they handle all of the infrastructure and upkeep.
The heavy lifting.
That's right.
And what's interesting is I think you're probably already interacting with the cloud more than you realize.
Oh, for sure.
If you've ever used Dropbox to share files,
Yep.
if you've worked on a document in Google Docs,
Uh-huh.
had a video call on Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
created designs using Canva,
Yeah.
you've already experienced cloud computing in action.
I think that's such an important point to understand.
Yeah.
It's like most people have some level of familiarity with cloud-based tools,
Right.
but truly understanding the underlying capabilities
Right.
and then strategically using those for your business
Yeah.
or creative work,
Yeah.
that's where you can unlock some really significant advantages.
Okay, so this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Why is cloud computing such a game changer?
Right.
Particularly for smaller businesses and independent creators.
Sure.
The source breaks this down into some key benefits.
Okay.
First off,
Yeah.
cost.
Cost, yes, absolutely.
Huge. If we connect this to the bigger picture,
Okay.
the traditional way of doing things,
Yeah.
you have to make significant upfront investments on
Eight.
servers,
Server.
software licenses,
Yep.
then budget for ongoing maintenance,
Oh, yeah.
IT support.
Huge costs there.
Cloud computing essentially flips that model.
Flips it on its head?
You typically move to a monthly subscription, and you can scale your resources up or down as your needs evolve.
Right.
This can be much easier on your cash flow,
For sure.
especially when you're just starting out
Mhm.
or managing a smaller operation.
Absolutely. And it's,
It's almost like moving from
yeah,
buying individual songs or albums
right.
to subscribing to a music streaming service.
I like that analogy.
You only pay for what you use.
Yep.
And you can adjust your subscription as your needs change.
Exactly. And, another big advantage
Yeah.
is remote access and flexibility.
Right. And this really speaks to the way many people are working today,
For sure.
whether it's from a dedicated workspace
Mm,
or while traveling,
right.
that you can access your crucial tools
Yep.
and information from anywhere
Anywhere.
with an internet connection.
With an internet connection, that's all you need.
It's incredibly freeing.
It is.
Whether you're working from a loft in Brooklyn,
Right, right.
a co-working space across town,
Uh-huh.
or even taking some time away,
Yep.
your essential business functions
Right.
remain accessible.
Remain accessible wherever you are.
The traditional need for everyone to be in the same physical office
Yeah,
to access key systems really diminishes.
that's right. It's not necessary anymore.
And that leads directly into our third point,
Okay.
real-time collaboration.
Elaboration, yeah.
This has fundamentally changed how teams can work together,
Yeah.
regardless of their physical locations.
And what I think is really cool is how these cloud-based tools
Yeah.
have streamlined teamwork.
Yeah.
Think about the old way,
Yeah.
emailing drafts back and forth, trying to keep track of different versions.
So many versions.
Right, and it's just generally inefficient.
Nightmare.
Right. Platforms like Google Docs,
Yeah.
where multiple people can edit the same document at the same time.
It's like magic.
It's amazing, yeah.
Like, how is that even possible?
Right, and then you have communication tools like Slack,
Yeah.
project management tools like Trello, all operating in the cloud.
Yeah.
They eliminate that confusion.
Totally.
And they just boost productivity so much.
It's like everyone is working on the same digital document or project board
Simultaneously.
at the same time. Yeah.
No matter where they are physically located.
It's pretty amazing.
Okay, our fourth advantage.
Okay.
This might not be immediately obvious,
Right.
but it's incredibly important.
Okay.
Security and backups.
Security and backups, that's huge.
Right. This is the thing that people, I think, worry about a little bit.
Right. Is my data safe if it's not, in my hands?
Exactly.
Right. But the reality is, reputable cloud providers invest enormous amounts of resources into security.
Right.
Often far more than a small business could realistically afford on its own.
Yeah.
They use robust encryption to protect your data.
Right.
And they perform regular automated backups.
So you don't even have to think about it.
Exactly.
It's just happening.
That's right.
In many cases.
Yeah. Your information is potentially more secure in their well-maintained systems than it would be on a local server.
Right.
In an office that might not have the same level of protection.
That might not be, as secure as it could be.
That peace of mind can be really valuable.
It's huge,
Especially when you're focused on
for sure
running your business, pursuing your creative work.
Yeah, you don't have to be worrying about that.
Exactly. And finally, we have scalability.
Scalability.
This is crucial
It is.
for any business or project that has aspirations for growth.
Right. Being able to easily increase or decrease your resources as needed.
Yeah.
It's a huge advantage.
Totally. If you suddenly need more storage space, you want to add more users to your software, launch a new service that requires more computing power, you can typically do it with a few clicks.
That's right.
You don't have to invest in new physical hardware or go through complex installations.
Exactly.
You can start small. Yeah.
And expand your resources as you grow.
Right.
Adapting to your changing needs.
Absolutely. It's a really flexible system.
So those are the core reasons why cloud computing has become such a significant force.
It really has changed the landscape.
Now, the source we looked at provided some really relatable, real-world examples.
He did some good ones.
Particularly highlighting businesses in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let's bring these benefits to life with those scenarios.
Okay, let's do it.
We heard about a 2-person graphic design team working out of a BK Lofts office.
Right.
They're managing their entire workflow.
Everything,
From designing using Adobe Creative Cloud to sharing files via Dropbox and communicating as a team on Slack.
Right.
All within the cloud.
All in the cloud, that's right.
You can just picture that efficient setup, right?
Yeah, it's a nice image.
No need for a noisy server.
Right.
Taking up space.
Taking up space and costing a fortune.
Yeah.
Everything they need is accessible through their laptops, wherever they might be working within the loft.
That's right. They could be anywhere.
And then there's the e-commerce entrepreneur in Clinton Hill.
Okay, yeah.
Who manages her handmade jewelry brand.
Right.
She's using Shopify for her online store, Google Sheets for keeping track of her inventory and sales figures, and QuickBooks Online for her accounting.
Right.
Again, all accessible from her laptop.
All from her laptop, anywhere.
This really illustrates the efficiency and the ability to manage a business remotely.
For sure.
Without being tied to a specific physical storefront.
Right. She doesn't need a brick and mortar shop.
Exactly.
To run her business.
She could be managing her entire operation from anywhere with an internet connection.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Giving her incredible flexibility.
That's right.
And for those with more technical needs,
okay,
there was the example of a development team based in an East Williamsburg loft.
Yeah.
Who are using Amazon Web Services.
Or AWS.
Or AWS
yep.
for their hosting, testing, and deployment of software. For anyone not familiar, AWS is a comprehensive suite of cloud services.
It is.
That provides everything from computing power to storage to databases.
It's a one-stop shop for all your cloud needs.
This example showcases the power of cloud infrastructure for more complex technical projects.
Yeah.
Instead of investing in and maintaining their own physical servers, they can access powerful computing resources on demand.
Right, exactly.
Scaling those resources up or down as their projects require.
That's right. They only pay for what they use.
This agility is a major advantage.
For sure.
In the fast-paced world of software development.
Absolutely. Things change quickly.
The overarching message from these examples, as our source emphasized, is that you no longer need a significant amount of capital to have a really high-performing business setup.
That's right.
Cloud technology has really democratized access to these powerful tools and capabilities.
For sure. It's leveled the playing field.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Looking ahead now. The source also touched on how cloud tools are expected to evolve in the future.
Right. How are things going to change?
Well, it sounds like things are only going to become more integrated and intuitive for you. The trend appears to be towards incorporating more AI-powered features to automate tasks.
So less manual work, more automation.
Making different cloud services work together even more seamlessly, and just generally improving the user experience to be even smoother.
That makes sense.
Right.
As the technology continues to mature, we'll likely see even more seamless connections between various cloud platforms and services, leading to even greater efficiency.
For sure.
We might also see more personalized experiences, tailored to individual user needs within these cloud environments. So it's going to get even better.
Now, the source also provided some really practical quick tips for those of you listening who are looking to leverage the cloud more effectively in your own work.
In their own work.
What were some of the key takeaways?
So the first tip was to really take a good look at the tools you're currently using. And ask yourself, are they cloud compatible? Are they cost effective for my current needs? It's about conducting an audit of your existing technology. And seeing if there are smarter cloud-based alternatives out there.
That's a great starting point.
A practical evaluation of what you're currently doing.
The second tip highlighted the importance of prioritizing collaboration tools that enable real-time teamwork.
Collaboration, so important.
And this really reinforces what we discussed earlier about eliminating the inefficiencies of sending files back and forth.
No more version control issues.
And dealing with multiple versions. If your team, however small or large, is constantly struggling with email attachments.
I've been there.
And version control issues. Investing in cloud-based collaboration platforms can lead to a significant boost in overall productivity. And smoother workflows for everyone involved.
Absolutely. It's a game changer.
The third tip focused on the importance of mobility.
Mobility,
Choosing platforms and tools that work well on your phone or tablet.
Not just your desktop.
Not just on a desktop computer.
That's important.
This really emphasizes the flexibility we've been discussing.
For sure.
The ability to access and manage your work from different devices. No matter where you are.
Wherever you are.
Is a significant advantage.
Huge advantage.
In today's dynamic work environment.
For sure.
Allowing you to stay connected and productive on the go.
That's right.
And finally, even with all the security advantages that reputable cloud providers offer, the last tip was a really important reminder for everyone.
All right, what is it?
Always have a plan for data recovery.
Data recovery, yes.
That's absolutely critical.
It is.
While cloud providers have robust backup systems in place, it's still prudent to have your own contingency plan.
Just in case.
To ensure the continuity of your business or creative work in the event of any unforeseen circumstances.
You never know what could happen.
You never want to rely solely on a single system for your important data.
That's right. Always have a backup plan.
So, to bring this deep dive to a close, the central message we want you to take away is that cloud computing is no longer some distant, complex technology only for big corporations in Silicon Valley.
It's not just for the tech giants anymore.
It's an accessible and incredibly powerful solution for creative professionals, small business owners, and really anyone looking for more efficient, flexible, and scalable ways to work and manage their endeavors.
It's for everyone.
Precisely.
Whether you're based in Brooklyn or anywhere else in the world, the cloud provides a pathway to streamline your operations, maintain flexibility in how and where you work, and scale your projects or businesses without the traditional burdens of extensive infrastructure and large upfront capital investments.
So considering these advantages and the real-world examples we've discussed, what specific aspect of your current workflow could be most transformed by embracing cloud technologies? And what exciting new possibilities might that then unlock for you?
That's a great question.
It's definitely a question worth exploring.
For sure.
As you think about the future of your own projects and businesses.
Absolutely. It's worth thinking about.
All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into cloud computing.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.